anything better? No, come on, man, stop. That's enough. You don't want is there anything better than beating the Jets thing anymore? It's a bit played up. You serious? Absolutely not. It's hilarious. Let's go! Give me what I want! Kick down the door! Drew, you are not doing this! What? Not nice! There's a giant head! You hear yourself! I made like 2,000 of these. I'd like to have fun.
With you wherever you are, welcome to LFR.
Victory puppies, Iggy! Is there anything? Yeah, there is. Yeah, it feels overdone. But it also feels great. Happy 30th birthday, Jesse Pollock. Leafs win! 4-1 over the Winnipeg Jets. As we all knew it would go, right? Right? And if you think you know which way it's going to go, head on over to Sports Interaction. When the puck drops, Sports Interaction has you covered pre-game, live betting on all major sports, and prop bets. Want to bet? Head to sportsinteraction.com/SDPN or download the Sports Interaction app. 19 plus. Please play responsibly. Now, if you look down at the time left in this video, it's not the usual soliloquy length that I usually have. I am extremely bummed because I was invited onto Game Over Winnipeg on SDPN with Brady and Liss, and I had to bail sometime. I think it was first intermission because I felt awful all day. And I was waiting to get better, and I only got worse. And I couldn't forgive myself if I missed this too, because LFRs are not missed lightly. So you know what? Let's just do a shorter one. Short and sweet. You know what's interesting? I saw a bunch of fans after this win like, oh, I don't know. Yeah, they got the win, but they sure gave up a lot of shots. The Leafs got dominated in the shot department by the Winnipeg Jets in the first period especially. But am I alone in saying it really didn't feel like it? Like that first power play the Jets had, they ran the Leafs show, and it's a miracle the Leafs didn't get scored on. Shout out Ilya Samsonov, who's unbeatable at home. 12-0-1. That is so silly and dumb and unnecessary and absolutely necessary. And while Samsonov was good, and there was a guy who we'll talk about in a minute who had 2 goals, I think there was an unsung hero of this game. He recently appeared on Agent Provocateur on SDPN, Gord Miller, who did the play-by-play for TSN for the game. If you were watching the Toronto feed right before, and I mean right before, I think it was Matthews scoring his second goal, Gordon Miller's like, yeah, he's playing, his numbers are about the same as last year, it's just he's not having those multi-goal games. Boom! 2 goals in less than a minute. And they were both absolutely vintage Auston Matthews. I know he sat out a couple games, but how are we ever worried? Seriously. I went to the Leafs website to check out a stat, and this is the picture that greeted me. Look at him. Look at his face. He's even like, I thought I told you. What are you guys new here? 8 seconds into the second period, stealing the Winnipeg Jets' soul and doing it all himself, even though there were 2 assists on the play. This is scorekeeper friends of Morgan Riley and Michael Bunting. It's fine. Bunting's in a contract year, but Morgan. And less than 3 minutes and 40 seconds later, wow, was I off. Matthews did it again. I'm sick. Give me a break. Bunting this time with a well-earned assist, digging the puck out in front. And how funny of a feeling, and by funny I mean absolutely not funny of a feeling, does this have to be for a goalie? Look at this, oh no! Pierre-Luc Dubois and Connor Hellebuyck are both varying degrees of terrified on this play, but both of them, their body language tells a very specific story. There's nothing I can do. Dubois tries to reach out, but he's not in time. There's nothing he can do. Hellebuyck tries to get square, but he's basically on the goal line. He's so deep in his net, there's nothing he can do. And when Matthews just has one of those games, which offensively, those games haven't really been there that much this year, oh, you're not coming out of Toronto with 2 points. And if you are, it's because 10 minutes later, they took a penalty. Oh, they took a penalty. Except Mitchell Marner, unreal on the penalty kill. As a forward, I like him on special teams as a forward. Stop making him a defenseman. Anyway, don't complain. He rides in, and Connor Hellebuyck, he's one of the best goalies in the league, right? You're not going to beat him, right? Snipes it just like his mustachioed buddy. 3-0 Leafs. Now, 4 minutes into the third, things, they're not great. You get outshot 16-6 in the first. I didn't feel like it was that lopsided. And then in the second period, shots are 10-10. You score 3 goals, you're up 3-0. You're feeling great. Perhaps a little too great because they lose their attention to detail for a little minute and they get a too many men on the ice call. Right in front of Vladdy, no less. After killing off a decent chunk of the initial penalty, Mark Giordano takes a tripping call on Pierre-Luc Dubois by sticking his stick in the hole in his skate. And I love that he went to argue, but just sort of, that's all you can muster, right? It's right there. And despite Samsonov playing out of his mind, Justin Hall, very underratedly, we're all talking about Auston Matthews getting down blocking shots. Justin Hall sacrificed his face. He just didn't have to. There was a moment where Samsonov was down and out and Hall is like, I am a goalie now. And he tries to be the post protector and his face is all that's guarding the top corner. But Kyle Connor, who should have had 9, ends up with a power play goal 12 seconds before the first penalty expires. So, Jets might get back into this thing. But the penalty kill, when it's 5-on-4, a lot more reasonable. It's pretty good. They kill it off. Ilya Samsonov faces 12 shots in the third period, stopped 11 of them, and every single one of them that came after this goal. Mark Giordano with the empty netter. We love to see it, Gio. Leafs win. Questions. Oh, also shout out to Morgan Riley and Michael Bunting, and I think Alexander Kerfoot for yelling at Mark Scheifele because he was upset that Liljegren got hit in the face with a puck and the play was blown dead or something like that. They didn't need that reason to yell at Mark Scheifele, but I appreciate the effort just the same. Anything better than beating the Jets? And it's Matthews, Riley, Nylander, and there's someone you couldn't be bothered to edit that fourth guy, huh? That's okay, you can barely see him. You know, we gotta thank the Jets and Logan Stanley and Mark Scheifele. They really rejuvenated this rivalry, or invented this rivalry. Did the Leafs have a rivalry with the Jets? I don't really remember one from when I was a kid. And since that instant, Leaf fans have been coming out on top. And the Jets are going to get one, because everybody gets one eventually. And it's going to be heated, and it's going to be back and forth, and it's amazing for hockey in Canada. Has Samsonov solidified himself as the number 1 going forward? No. And I know that's going to be an unpopular opinion, but they've been platooning all season long. At some point, they're going to choose a starter. And like, even if Samsonov plays on Saturday, I don't see that meaning he's solidified. It just means he has the net for now. But the Leafs have both of these guys on an extremely short leash. So has he won the Leafs starting job overall? No. Has he won the Leafs starting job at home? Yeah. Favorite ice cream topping? Ooh, that's a really tough one. Extremely mood-based. Like, I'm not going for fruit, but like there are some days where it's like fruit. Could go for some fruit. Mango. Oh, mango. But if we're talking like going to Menchie's or something where they have all those toppings, I love the cake bits. Really love the cake bits. Steve, I have a theory that every Canadian male owns at least one pair of Costco Urban Star jeans. Are you a part of that statistic? No, but I own a couple shirts and a couple pairs of sweatpants. They are amazing for my derriere. The rest of it, I don't wear them out of the house, so fix that. So, I told you this would be shorter. It's shorter. I wish I could give you a better one. Unfortunately, I can't. I'm shivering between takes. This sucks. That is it for this one. Thank you very much for watching. Click like if you like this video. Click subscribe if you really liked it. Tell all your friends. Take care of yourself.